Hi there everyone, and welcome to this video. So today we are going to be talking about templates and how we can use those within Business Central. So just going to talk through initially what is a template, what are the different types of templates that we can use before we get into it on screen where I can show you. So they did used to be called something else, so I won't go into sort of what they were called, but these days in Business Central we have some pages called customer templates, vendor templates, item templates, and basically what you can do with these template pages is you can set default fields when you're creating new records, right? So that could be on the customer, vendor, item, employee table. You can set these default fields that you know are going to be the same every time, and it basically just makes life easier when setting up a new record, mostly I guess after you've gone live and it's business as usual activities on your BC environment. So let's get into it on our screen. So what I'm going to do here is just come up to the search function and I'm going to type in customer templates. So this is the one that we'll be focusing on in this particular video, but if I search for just templates here and say show all, you'll see that you've got item, vendor, employee, and I guess a few other templates that we can use. Okay, so let me just go into customer templates here, and I've not really added to anything here. It's just the demonstration data, and what I'm going to do is just go into the first record here, which is customer company. Okay, and this opens the customer template card for customer company. And what we basically see here is a bunch of fields, I guess, that you would typically see on the customer card. Okay, so I'm not going to go through them all, but you see I've got the shipping tab, I've got my payments tab, I've got my payment terms, application method, some other fields in there, and I've got my invoicing tab, address and contact in general. Right, so these are all fields which I guess you would normally see on the customer table within Business Central, and the idea here is that on the customer company customer template you can set default values for these fields, and basically what happens is then when you're setting up a customer, as we'll do in a second, all of the fields from this template can be defaulted to that particular customer. Okay, so here for example, see you've got country region code GB, I've got some posting groups added in there, I've got my payment terms code set as 1 month 8 days, and I've got some other fields set. So we're not going to go through them all, but what I'll go ahead and do now is just come back to my customers. I'm going to go ahead and press new, and what you'll see we get come up is a page which is telling us, hey, go ahead and select a template for your new customer. Okay, so because we've got 3 templates in the customer templates page, it's brought up all 3 of those, and I just need to go ahead and select one of those templates. So let me go in here now and select the one that we were just looking at. And if I scroll down here, you'll see that I've got my country region code GB assigned, I've got my posting groups assigned as domestic, and I've got my payment terms code, application method, and payment method code. So I won't go through all the fields, but you get the idea. I guess when you're setting up a new customer, item, vendor, employee, you can add these templates in, which make life a little bit easier. If you can default as much fields as you can when you're setting up that template, just makes life easier when you're setting up a new record. So other things to mention here is you can also apply different templates to customers if you're already on that customer record. So we selected the first one here, If I go apply template, we know that we chose this one, but I can go in and change the template here if I want to as well. So I guess obviously I'd only do that as I'm setting them up. Be careful not to do that if you've already got the customer set up, obviously, but you can change that template if you need to. And equally, just one other function which is quite useful here on the customer card, you can go into functions and you can save an existing customer card as a template as well. Okay, so I've gone actions, functions, and save as template, and in here, I mean, I won't change anything, but I'll just write test in the description so we can see. I'll go ahead and press OK, and now if I go back to my customer templates, over here I've got my cust 001 template, which has got the same description. So you can either create a new template by going into the customer template screen and pressing new, or you can go into a customer card, put in what you want to, and then save that as a template as well. Just one other thing which I guess it would be useful to mention is that you can also apply dimensions. Okay, so I think dimensions quite important for a lot of people that use Business Central, and you can apply default dimensions to your templates as well, right? So it will save you, I guess, if you can set those dimensions up on your master data. Sometimes you can't, I guess, depending on how you use your dimensions, but if you can apply those in the default dimensions on the template card, and that will also apply those dimensions in your template to the new record that you're creating. Okay, so that's everything I wanted to run through. I hope you found it useful. Thanks for watching. I did mention that templates are available in some other areas. We didn't go through them all, but have a play. Let me know what you think, and if you have any queries, do reach out. I'd be happy to help. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.